What's up guys, it's your boy Jay Abrams taking you through the next episode of all the things that we've done inside the house here. We're gonna take you through some of the pre-final that's been completed and then wrap up in the garage. So without further ado, let's get it going. Welcome to the nearly completed laundry room. As you can see, we've got the washer dryer in place now. We've got our hot water tank in, and we also have a utility sink. It's now truly starting to look like a laundry room. I think we just need to get the shelves up on the walls as well as some cabinets, and this space is done. Okay guys, welcome to the office space. As you can see here, we have a lot of the decorations that have been put in. I use this as my storage space until everything is distributed throughout the house. We need to get the closet in because again, in order for this to technically be considered a bedroom, you have to have a place to store your clothes. We're gonna get the desk in on this side, and we're gonna get a little day bed in right here. So give us one more episode to see the final. We are now in the nearly complete kitchen. Something I wanna give you guys a view of is what it looks like when all the cabinets are in, as well as the countertops. We've got all of our lights installed above. We have our range in place. We still need a couple more things to do. We have our backsplash that's gonna go around me. We need to get our microwave in. We also need to get in our faucet as well. And something I also wanted to talk to you guys about is this fridge, which would have gone right here in this space. Now, something that's gonna be important is you always gotta find ways to save money. One of the most expensive line items that you could have on your budget sheet are your appliances. So something that I do for a lot of the houses that I'm flipping, I look for secondhand appliances that come with a warranty so that if there's ever an issue, they can be replaced. Something I did not consider when I bought this fridge, I only considered the space needed to open the doors, but I didn't think about how awkward it was gonna feel when you're opening the doors and you're really tight to the counter. So what I'm gonna do is actually sell the fridge that I just bought and get a replacement fridge that's only counter depth. So some little things to take into account, and sometimes you're not really thinking about them until you actually see them in place. Here we are inside the guest bath. Something I wanted to show you guys is the vanity that I was chosen for this. Now, this vanity actually was sitting in my room for about 6 to 8 months, and I didn't have a place to put it. Well, the vanity that I did buy for this space ended up being way too small, so I was actually able to use this because it was about 6 inches wider. Now that this vanity is in, I made sure to find a mirror that I think complemented the overall aesthetic of the bathroom very well. And we also got our lights in above. So simple touches, but overall make a big impact. Okay, I want to show you guys the fixture that we use. So I always tend to go with a black detail when it comes to the bathroom fixtures when I have a lot of white tile, because to me I find that I like the contrast of it really nicely. Here I found all this stuff on Amazon, really inexpensive. I believe in total is maybe $100. Gives you the tub valve itself, also gives you the diverter for the handle, and then up here for the shower head. So great way to save money and also give you a nice look. We are now inside the guest bedroom. Something that took place over the last week was I got the closet doors installed. Another thing as well, we got the AC turned on finally. As you can see here, we got a brand new AC unit that's been put in. Works great, love it. My biggest gripe is actually a detail issue. So if you look right here, so part of the challenges that we faced with this AC unit is that it was a lot deeper than the closet space that we had. So we added some 2x4s around the end of it so that we can give enough depth to get the door on. Problem is, if you look at the wood here, you could see a lot of the grain, and I absolutely hate it. Usually when you look at trim work is very finished. You don't really see too much grain, if anything at all. It's very clean, very neat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have some really thin, maybe 1/8 inch plywood added around to the edge of this, just to give the overall appearance of it that much more finish. Yeah, so once we have all those details in place as far as the trim goes, it's just gonna make the closets and the overall room that much more finished. All right, y'all, we are now inside the primary bathroom, and something that I have been excited for since day one is this wallpaper behind me. Found it online, and I knew I had to have it because I just think it adds so much impact, and I am absolutely beside myself with the way it turned out. I love it. Something that I also did was I added some wainscoting all along the bottom of the bathroom to give it that next level of finish. The last thing we're gonna do to wrap things up, we're gonna add in the double vanity that's gonna be installed with our vessel sinks mounted on top. And it's just gonna complement the lights, the chandelier, everything, and give you a really nice primary bath. All right, y'all, this is the shower side of the primary bath. We have our shower head installed, we have our diverter put in, we have all the trim work and all the casing and detail completed. We could also see the wainscoting that's been put in on this side. The next level of finish is just go over all of our nail holes, get them all sanded smooth, paint it, and this bathroom, done. Okay, y'all, we are now inside the garage, much closer to what a near finished product is gonna look like. If you look above us, we have the ceiling finally drywalled. What I really like about it is that it really just cleans up a lot of that wood. Even though we sistered a lot of the wood that was bad, it still doesn't take away from the eyesore of the wood that does not look good. So by drywalling everything, it gives you a nice finished look. Still need to get mudded in there, still need to get it taped off and finished. You need to get it sanded down and painted, but you guys will see, once all those items are checked off, it's gonna look really good in the end. Another thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have this puzzle piece gym floor that's gonna be put down here, and then we're gonna tie things off with a baseboard around to give it that next level of finish. So in the next episode, be prepared to see what it looks like when everything is said and done. Something I get all the time are questions asking me, what do I do with all the leftover material that I have? Now, if it's material that I can use on another job site, I will take it over there and I will store it somewhere. But sometimes there's extra material, and then sometimes there's an abundance of material. When there's an abundance of material, always take it back, get your money. It's better than storing something and having inventory that just sits there. So, perfect example, a huge amount of floor has been left over, huge amount of buckets of mud has been left over. We have drywall that's been left over. We've got cement board that's been left over. So much of this stuff can all be taken back and get your money for it, because remember, at the end of the day, all these are line items. And with line items, the more you put back in your pocket, the more profit you make in the end. Okay guys, that wraps up another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Something I want to come over just before we wrap things up. All back here, if you guys remember, always looked like craziness. So I finally had my landscaper come out. He cleared up all the land back here. We planted some collusia. We're still missing a couple spaces where we're gonna add a few more in, but when it's all done, it's gonna make the backyard look a little bit nicer. So until next time, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at jayabrams, JAYABRAMS. Like and follow this video for more, and stay tuned for next week.